Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel. You're watching the weekly link up with me, Anna Kasatkina. In this edition, we're going to discuss recent developments of some major currency pairs. Besides, technical analyst Peter Yakimovic will help us forecast further dynamics of the popular trading instruments. The final trading day of the year is coming to an end amid the pessimistic trading sentiment on the US dollar. From the fundamental viewpoint, demand for the US dollar was boosted earlier by expectations for a rate hike by the Federal Reserve, as well as the passage of the US tax bill. After both events are over, investors are now closing their long deals on the US dollar. So the greenback has come under pressure across the board. Good afternoon, Peter. Everyone is wondering what trading sentiment will dominate the currency market in the first days of 2018. Do you think the US dollar will be able to gain fresh impetus to trim losses?
Hello dear traders. I'm expecting a lower price in the euro versus US dollar. Basically what I found is there is a bullish momentum and there is a sign basically is a bullish momentum. But from the other side, basically I found that according to a 4-hour time frame, there is a rising wedge in creation and resistance is on the test at the price of 1.1960. So watch for a potential successful rejection from this resistance, and then for the first target at the level of 1.1860. The second take profit level is at the price of 1.1810, and third target is at the price of 1.1740. So again, keep in mind that there is a bullish trend and bullish momentum, but there is a resistance and a rising wedge in creation, which is a sign that sellers may step in and come to the market. So my advice to watch for again, potential rejection, and if you see the good rejection and or the breakout of the rising wedge, then you can try to with the selling opportunities with the first target at 1.1860.
Do you expect the US dollar to rebound against the pound sterling?
I'm expecting a lower price in the British pound versus US dollar. Basically what I found is there is a supply trend line, a very strong one according to a 4-hour time frame, and there is also the Fibonacci retracement 61.8% at the price of 1.3455. And this is a critical resistance in my opinion. If you see the breakout higher and breakout of this supply trend line and this Fibonacci retracement 50%, watch for buying opportunities. Otherwise, any successful rejection on the British pound versus US dollar will lead for further downward movement, and my suggestion for the downward targets are at 1.3385 and 1.3300, which is also a round number and very strong support based on the price action. So watch for selling opportunities if you see rejection, and buying if you see the breakout the supply trend line.
Will traders shift focus back towards risky assets after the New Year holiday? And do you foresee a further correction of the dollar-yen pair?
My advice is to watch for potential buying opportunities on USD versus Japanese yen. What I found basically is a rising upward trend line. And there is actually the RSI oscillator looks like an oversold zone, and again there is a strong Fibonacci numbers around 112.65. So watch for this support, and if you see rejection according to a 4-hour time frame, we already can see some rejection on this currency pair. So watch for buying opportunities, and take profit level are set at the price of 113.80. Which is also Fibonacci expansion 61.8%, and then 114.90, which is a Fibonacci expansion 100%. So again, keep in mind there is a strong support 112.65, upward trend line in the background. Watch for potential rejection and for higher prices on this currency pair.
Will traders resume buying the US dollar against commodity currencies, for example, the Australian dollar?
On the Australian dollar, US dollar, I'm expecting basically a potential downward correction, since the Australian dollar is trading higher in the past few days and there is a bullish momentum. But anyway, the Fibonacci retracement Fibonacci 50% is on the test at 0.7815, and because of this and because the recent swing low right now became resistance, there is a very good potential reversal zone in the Australian dollar as dollar. So if you see the reversal on this currency pair, watch for selling opportunities and the targets and the key target is 0.7700, which is also a round number and very quality support based on the price action. So again, upward momentum is on the place, but resistance is active, and Fibonacci retracement and resistance according to the price action. So watch potential selling opportunities on this currency pair.
Thank you, Peter, for your valuable trading recommendations, and see you next Friday. You've watched the weekly link up presented by InstaForex expert from Serbia, Petar Jakimovic, and me, Anna Kasatkina. Trade at a profit with InstaForex and don't miss our next edition.